Hey, not expecting anyone to join on this live here while I'm live, but just wanted to say that I cracked open a 1911 Master Series limited release maple bourbon barrel aged premium small batch hard cider. You can read all the words there. I think I nailed them appropriately. My wife bought this for me while she was out. She knows I like everything bourbon. I'm not really a fan of hard cider, but this stuff is amazing. And every sip I take gets a little bit better. So this is going to stay on the stream after this, but we're live right now. But I'm enjoying a 1911 maple bourbon barrel aged premium small batch hard cider. Right on the nose, lots of maple, but it's not overly sweet, but it also doesn't have too much of the sour. It's right in the middle on the hard cider sour to the maple sweetness. Fantastic. And I'm going to have another one after this. So I paid for StreamYard. We have the logo up. I have, it's right here, Bourbon Bounty logo. But my normal forte is shooting VR 180 videos. And it's not going to stop. I'm still going to shoot VR 180 videos, but I'm going to come to you impromptu live a little bit more than I used to. So, but tonight I opened this up. The first sip I had was, the first whiff I had was like, oh God, this is going to be disgusting. But then I took a sip and I was like, and I still had that kind of in the back of my mind. But then I was like, you know what? That's not that bad. And then I took the second sip and I was like, wow, that's pretty freaking good. So again, what I'm bringing you here is 1911. Cheers, Todd. Hunting and stuff with JJ is the 1911. They call it Masters Series limited release maple bourbon barrel aged premium small batch hard cider. All right. And I had to bring this to you because this is how far I've gotten down the glass. It was about up to here. Every single sip I take gets better and better every time. Not too sweet, not too sour, but just the right amount. And that maple flavor is coming through strong. So I wanted to bring this to you guys while it was fresh, and I'm sipping on it. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a mouthful, Todd. A extreme mouthful. But if you can find it, and like I said, I wasn't even looking for it. My wife, she goes out shopping, and she shops at the Central Markets, the Trader Joe's, the Lowe's Foods, all the stuff. And when she sees something, and of course, what she's looking for is that word right there, bourbon. And really, if she had texted me, I'm glad she didn't, because if she had texted me and said, would you like to try this? I'd be like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of hard cider. Wow, I would have missed out. So I'm glad that, hey, Monica, how's it going? I'm glad that she bought this without asking and just brought it home in a big, 16 ounce? Yeah, 16 ounce 4-pack. It is fantastic. Oh, I'm still going live tomorrow night. Still scheduled for tomorrow night for the Clouds and Stouts pre-party. Hey, Todd, who won the drawing on your show? Because I had to go to bed. I have to get up and actually do real work. But I did put in, I put Eileen, a heart sight in for 10 spins on the wheel. I was just wondering how that worked out because I was asleep when it worked out. What's up, Joe Life Adventures? And said hello to Monica. Oreo. Oh my gosh. See, but Eileen said, man, you're giving away a full bottle and I'm on a fixed income. I can't join. I had to put her in. I had to give her a shot at it. You know, I'll tell you what, too. I've said what I was going to say. So if anyone wants to jump up here, come on up because this stuff, I never would have picked it. And sometimes it's nice to have someone looking out for you. Oh, yeah. And like I said, I'm going to do more impromptu lives. I'm going to do more scheduled lives. I have the paid version of StreamYard now. So I'm not limited. I don't have to like calculate my hours in a spreadsheet to make sure that I'm not going to go over unlimited. So, oh, right next to Oreo. Well, maybe she's going to make out like a bandit on that one because she had a chance to win. Yeah, and this hard cider is absolutely amazing. I would not have gone live if it had not just tipped the scales for me. I mean, I'm still not a regular hard cider fan. I have heartburn issues I have to deal with, and that hard cider can get to you. But this stuff is incredible. And I'm going to drink another one here shortly. But yeah, Blake Hurst, what's up, man? How's it going? I posted a link up there if anybody wants to jump up. If not, I'll just tell you stories. Yeah, more impromptu live streams. I was looking and I saw Micah was on, but he's doing the gaming thing. And not everybody has I'm sure I'm not competing with Micah at this point. And I know we don't look at, you go live when you go live. But I wasn't stepping on very many people's toes or whatever. And that's not what it's all about. But when their stream is totally different from mine, because sometimes, I just don't get into the gaming thing. So if they're doing, hey, Groovy, if they're doing the gaming stuff, I don't know. My kids play games and I don't go sit in their rooms and watch them play games. So I just don't get into that. But hey, I'm not judging. If you love it, go for it. But I just didn't feel like I was competing with too many people right now. Oh, you found it. Okay, Monica, I'll be looking for it. And it's going to go in this studio right back here. And I will shout it out to you when I get it. It's going to hang on the wall. All right. Groovy, she found your painting too. Because she does awesome stuff. It's those poured paintings with all the colors and those little swizzle swirls. And I'm going to put it probably right here. How about that, Monica? Will it fit? How big is it? How big is the painting? Yeah, I need to know the inch by inch on the square, rectangle, whatever it is. Peppers, how's it going? I'm still going live tomorrow night. This is not taken away from a 10 by 10 inch by 10 inch. You know what? I think that would fit. Let me get my hands over here. I think it'll fit in this area right here. And that way, the little painting will be right behind the necks of these bottles right there. Now, what I don't have on screen is I had a commission painting done from a youth whose dad has a YouTube channel, Big Tank Hank. His daughter painted a painting, and I would move the camera and show it to you, but then it throws everything off. No, I have a painting over here, and if you watch some of my videos, you'll see the painting in the background when I'm turned the other way. But I need to move that painting because I have this like "Go home, cat, you're drunk" thing right here. I could, but that one's too big. But yeah, I may try to find a space on the new wall behind me. I'm trying to fit things in. I may take some things down. But I will never get rid of my "Beware of Wild Turkey" sign. That's my favorite. And this one that just says cowboy at the bottom, it actually says bourbon at the top. You can't see it. Now I've got my studio kind of cluttered up a little bit, but I like it. And it kind of speaks to me. But again, the reason I went on an impromptu live tonight was to talk to y'all about this 1911 maple bourbon barrel aged premium small batch hard cider. This stuff is incredible. It is absolutely wonderful. And like I said, every single sip. Have you ever had opened one and you took a drink and thought, yeah, that's pretty good. And then you take another one. Yeah, okay. And then you get about 4 or 5 sips in and you're like, man, that's heavy. Or, I'm starting to pick up on something I don't like. This thing gets better with every sip. And I'm hoping, yeah, oh, hello, 1911. That is it right there. And like I said, I am not a fan of hard cider, but this is phenomenal. I don't really like all that Mike's Hard stuff and all that. I have no idea how much. Wait, you talking about the beer? Or, I mean, the cider? I have no idea. My wife bought that. Yeah, it is absolutely. And my wife is from Maine. She was born and raised in Maine. And my mother-in-law recently moved here, but before that, they lived in Maine, had a lake house. They had a house on one of the lakes of the Belgrades in Maine called East Pond. But if you look it up, we say everything's bigger in Texas, and they call that a pond. That thing's a freaking lake, dude. And, but maple syrup abounds up there, and lobster rolls and all this stuff. And I know Todd, they're Maryland and they love their crab cakes, but man, those lobster rolls are good. And I love the crab cakes too. Yeah, I got into more the fresh maple syrup and things like that. And they had blueberry bushes growing along the bank by the river, and we would go out with buckets, and we had strings on the buckets. We'd hang them over our neck, and you'd have this plastic little bucket here, and we'd just pick blueberries and put them in there, fresh blueberries. And then the next morning, we would have blueberry pancakes with real fresh maple syrup. Oh, it was fantastic. And this is good stuff right here. All right, everybody's saying hey to each other. Oh, yeah, well, expensive tasting. I'm sure, my wife was not going to spend what I spent on, let me see, what was that other, I have another beer in there. It costs it's way too expensive, and I can't remember the name of it right now, but she was not going to spend on a 4-pack what I spend on a 4-pack. So I don't know. She may have spent $10 or something on this, but for a 4-pack, but maybe even 12. But she said when I tried it tonight, she said they told me this was fantastic. That I don't even know where she bought it from, so I don't know who she was talking to. But it is. It's really, really, really good. Hey, Crazy Ann, what's going on? How you doing? I'm gonna post it one more time just to be generous. This is an impromptu stream. If anybody jumps up, I have my own personalized background back here. You can't see it because I'm the only one on here, but we're here to talk about this maple bourbon barrel aged hard cider. It is fantastic. And I've had 3 rough days at work, very rough. One morning I had to eat between 9 and 9:30 in the morning. I wasn't even hungry. It was either eat then or hold your peace till dinner. And I made myself a really great omelet. But yeah, sometimes I don't even have time to go to the bathroom. I have to make time. I am not in uniform tonight, but I will be tomorrow night. And tomorrow night, I will be in some sort of costume. I haven't figured it out yet. It's probably going to be a minimalistic costume. It may not be the best in the world. Hey, is Groovy still in the house? I know you said you can't come up on the stream unless you're in costume. So what constitutes a costume? And I'm not talking about being like totally like cop out or anything, but I'm just asking for a friend. I'm asking for me. But if Groovy's not still here, that's fine. But whoa, somebody, wait, saucy. Somebody hired you at a liquor store? Hey, cool. I'd be worried about you drinking up my profits. But got a job at congratulations, man. What's the perks? Well, you said today. Start tomorrow. So when you learn the perks, let me know, because I need to know if I can count on you. And where is this geographical location of this mystical inside information liquor store? I need to know about it. Because I will travel for bourbon. Oh, taste tester. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the best job at the liquor store. But everybody pulls their weight, distilleries, liquor stores, all that, But yeah, I need to know, because I know for a fact they hold crap behind in the back, and I'm a fan of it. And I've said this before, and I know some people are saying, oh, don't hold it in the back. Look, had you rather know a specific release is fantastic and walk in and say, hey, do you have this? I don't see it on the shelf, but do you have it? And they go, maybe. Who are you? And all this. Or you get to know them, and then you walk in and you go, hey mama, what you got for me? Or hey papa, what you got for me? And they're like, I got you something. You're going to appreciate this. And they go get it out of the back. Or had you rather them put it all on the shelf and some uneducated, unappreciative person come in and go, that bottle looks pretty. I'm going to buy it for my dad or my cousin or whatever. Or I think you get what you pay for, so I'll try this, and they don't appreciate it. I'd rather them keep some in the back. Honestly, I'd rather them do it because I will start in alphabetical order and start naming bourbons I want and just work my way up through from A's to B's to C's to whatever. But hey, Joe, how's it going, man? Joe Weymouth's in the house. But now, again, for people maybe just joining, I started this impromptu live stream to talk about 1911 maple bourbon barrel aged premium small batch hard cider. Now, if you take all the marketing hype out of it, it's 1911 maple bourbon barrel hard cider. That's all you need to know. But this stuff gets better with every sip. And I'm not a fan of hard cider, but that's what caused me to do the impromptu live that. And I just paid for StreamYard. Now I'm looking for every excuse to go live anytime I can. But I am posting the link in the chat tonight. So if anybody wants to jump up, feel free because, again, impromptu. But tomorrow night, I will still be going live for the pre-party on Clouds and Stouts. I'm not in uniform tonight. I have a Star Wars shirt on under here. My old man sweater and my Guinness hat because I'm drinking beer tonight. But tomorrow night, oh yeah, Crazy Ann. Crazy Ann gets better with every stream. It starts with an S, stream. But yeah, sip. And I've heard from Crazy Ann herself, and I talk about bourbons when I review them, the legs on the bourbon. She said, I have thick legs, and I'm going to hold you to it now. I'm going to hold you to that. Because legs in bourbons is oils and it's streaming down there. Yeah, you get it. Okay, so what's the next? I know I have a lot of people on here. Saucy Shane, Joe Weymouth, Peppers in Kentucky Living. What's the next big hot pepper challenge coming up? Shoot me something in the chat here. Not that I'm going to do it because I can't, but it's a biological, physical hindrance for me. I used to do it. And then my doctor said, you have to stop. And I won't go into details because it's not pretty. Yep. I figured that was coming, Crazy Ann. I'm going to leave that up there for a second, just so that can soak in. Let that soak in for a moment. Okay, that's enough of a moment. Woo! Inferno Candy Company. That does sound hot. Havoc. So Joe, I know you've done it, but you know those red jawbreaker things, the cinnamon, the thing that I forget what they called them now. On a scale of 1 to 10, if that was a 1, what would that one be? One milk chocolate mold. 7-pot primo pepper set in a strawberry reaper. Wow. Yeah, fireballs. Yeah. So if fireballs are like a 0.2 on the hot scale, does it go above 10 for these things? Yeah. I love watching y'all. I love living vicariously through you. That's why I like watching all the hot challenges. And I know Sam, bless her heart, but she was a trooper. She did it, and she was burning. She was burning for a little bit. Yeah, wouldn't move the needle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, 10 is, yeah. Well, that's panic mode. And I know it takes a lot to put y'all in panic mode. 7, 8. Yeah. I mean, that shit's hot. I mean, I could put the MA up, but I didn't say fucking hot. I said that shit's hot. So I said it, but anyway, this is not for children. So if you're a children, you probably shouldn't be watching this show. Yep. Everybody. I will tune in. I will watch. I will cheer you on. And, but yeah, I will, be there for you. Put it that way. But I have to be right back. I ate a Trinidad Moruga Scorpion yesterday. It was a 7. Okay. Trinidad Moruga Scorpion was a 7 for Peppers and Kentucky Living. That would, for me, well, I can't do it. It's not the mouth. It's not the gut. It's something else. And like I said, I'm not going to go into it, but I'm going to go get another 1911 because that's what I'm doing this stream for. Is this thing is fantastic. I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. It didn't take long. All right, I see you, Fulton. I see you down there. I'm going to bring you up in a minute, but the time has to be right. Boy, that maple kick off this thing. Now, there's no head on it. This is a cider. I'm going to pour it hard and heavy. Foamy bubbles. Nothing to write home about. It's not a beer. It's a hard cider. Foam dissipates. There is no head on this. But you can see, and my face is backwards through the glass. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see my backwards face through the glass? I can. It looks pretty. Yep. Yeah, Joe, the Scorpion just shy of the Reaper. Yeah. But this stuff is cool. I didn't even try. I love like a Stella every once in a while. Yeah. Oh man, this is crystal clear. Well, it's a hard cider, you know. So it's a apple hard cider, but that maple just cuts it through. Yeah, saucy. Now I wouldn't wish this on anybody, but when is somebody going to do another Tube of Terror? Maybe you do and I'm not talking about ripping off 21090 here, but you come up with like a top 10 list, or maybe I call it top 5 because you don't want to, top 10 with 210 on Tuesdays. The top 5 hair metal bands and what heat compares, like goes with those bands. So when you do the band, you have to do the pepper or the sauce or the tincture or whatever it is, and just say, hey, it's Bon Jovi, it's a jalapeno pepper. This is, and then you move up the scale. I think that would be cool to do. I think it'd be cool. Now you don't have to do a tuba terror just for me. You do not have to do that. Because I watched Johnny pour that shit inside of another pepper and put all this other shit in it and then eat it. It was crazy. He said that was one of the times he came closest to panicking, Oh, Nemesis with Slayer. Hey, check this out. See, we're on the right path now. We're on the right path. Yeah. And anyone who naysays your band has to eat the pepper before they can say anything bad about the band. Whatever you pair it with. Well, unless you pair Bon Jovi with something harsh, then we can. Hey, there's always the BS button, right? We can always call BS on it. I would probably pair banana peppers with Hall & Oates or something, But that's just me. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Like I said, I am not trying to pressure anybody into anything. I'm only throwing out ideas for the chili heads. That's it. Pair peppers with music. I mean, we pair bourbon with chocolate or other foods. We pair beer with foods and cheeses and things like that. What better to go with peppers than a good hard rocking music, heavy metal. Even it doesn't even have to be heavy metal. I'm just saying. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Primatali. Am I saying it right? I think so. So on the Scoville, what does that bring you up to? Millions of whatever. Peppers in Kentucky living. Like I said, I live vicariously through you guys on this nowadays. But that sounds in the millions. Yep. Oh, okay. I get it now. Yeah. Anything that has the word fatal in it, I'm going to shy away from. All right. So 2.5. Woo. Well, I was going to bring him up, but he's not there. So I was going to bring him up. Fulton, if you're there, come back. I'll bring you up, but you got to show your face. And, oh, there he is. Okay, yeah, I'm going to add him to the
stream.
You
see me.
Now,
what's going on?
Look, I get to show my background now. Now, if you're
nothing much. Just been shopping.
Fulton, if your background
Hang on.
I mean, if your audio
Can you hear me
starts
now?
sounding, you got to get that under control now.
Yeah, I will. So, anyways, I've been shopping,
Well, what'd you buy?
and I got some candies, and we just went to Chick-fil-A, and I just got myself spicy chicken deluxe.
Yeah, that's not very spicy, baby.
No, I have the pepper one, the pepper jack.
Mm, yeah,
Those are spicy.
yeah, that's like a negative 0.1. Oh,
Right.
I can hear an echo.
Yeah, hold on. Hang on, I just got home.
All right. I can still hear an echo.
Okay.
You got to get that under control.
I have to. I don't know what's wrong with it, but
All right. I muted Fulton because I'm hearing an echo through his thing. We'll see if he's back. Let's see. All right. Is it better now?
yep, it's better.
Okay. There we go.
All right. So you want me to try this spicy thing for you?
Yeah, going ahead. You try that little spicy thing
Okay.
that I could eat,
And,
and my doctor told me not to.
oh, your doctor said you can't?
Well, I'm not, like I said, I've always said this on these live streams. I'm not going to go into details about why I had to stop, but
Right.
it was biologically bad.
Oh,
And
my.
there was blood loss. We'll put it that way.
Oh. Oh, that's not good.
I did measure.
Let me go get it. I need a vacation, Ronnie. I really do.
All right. So what are you gonna try? You gonna try a spicy chicken sandwich?
Yep, with American cheese.
American cheese, not even pepper jack.
Nope.
You just gonna try the regular little spicy chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
That's what 60% of the people call chicken.
Yeah. 60% of people say about chicken, and then what they do, kill them. All right.
All right. So you tell me how spicy that is. I'm sure that's not very spicy.
Oh gosh, it is spicy.
Really?
Yep. Oh. Very spicy, Johnny. Oh my gosh.
Fulton, I'm not sure you need to get into the pepper challenges.
Which pepper challenge?
I'm talking about with Joe Weymouth, Peppers and Kentucky Living, Saucy Shane, because what you just experienced was a normal, what they call spicy chicken sandwich, which is like not even registering on the spicy scale for normal pepperheads.
Right.
That is, I mean, if you can't take that, I would not suggest you try anything from the
Yeah, if I could try something. Like just a little spicy thing and then just do it.
Yeah, the problem is you try one of those little spicy things, you put one drop on your tongue and you are lit up for 15 minutes or whatever. And it can cause stomach cramps like really bad, and we say stomach cramps. I'll call them. I'll just say it like it is. It's gut cramps. Is what it is. And you're folded up in a fetal position for about 18 hours, and then you come out of it with sweats, and it's not fun what they go through. And I guarantee you, these guys in this stream over here go through a lot of that. It is painful, but fun.
Yeah, it is. Very painful. So what you been up to?
I started this stream tonight to talk about this 1911 bourbon barrel aged, let's see, maple bourbon barrel aged premium small batch hard cider.
I never heard of that before. Where'd you get that?
I don't know. My wife bought it. Brought it home to me. Over 2.5 million. That's Scoville scale. Your spicy chicken sandwich would probably be about 100. I don't even know if it'd be 100. Jalapeno peppers are what, 350 or something like that? I don't know. I can't remember now. I used to know what the peppers were on the scale, and the habanero is like, I don't know, 400 or 500. I can't remember. But then you get into the millions, and that's what they're doing. They're doing this stuff. It's like super, like light you on fire. It's like, I'm talking about blowtorch to the mouth, pure heat.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people out there that can take the heat.
Yeah, everyone
they can take the heat. It's the other stuff that comes with it. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for tonight, folks.
Yeah, I've got something to tell you about him before you go.
All right, well, you go ahead and tell it right quick.
Well, I'm. You didn't know this, Bonnie, but I'm a singer and a songwriter.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've never heard you sing.
Yeah. So I'm writing my new song called "Jesus Come Back to Get Us Very Soon."
I've heard you say that a lot of times. I haven't heard it.
Yeah. I'm sure I can get that on there, and I'm positive I'll go to the studios pretty soon. So.
Mm-hmm.
But I will not make it on Thursday and Monday because I have to work between 12
that's
to
cool.
6.
And when you get that song ready, you let me know, and I will play it on the stream. But
okay.
On A stream. But I gotta hear it first, because I've been hearing about it, but I haven't heard it.
Okay. As soon as I get it published, I'll let you know, and we'll keep you updated.
All right, and we will put you up here, but we're losing viewers, and I'm gonna drop you down, and we're gonna figure this out.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. And we're back, and I'm still sipping on this, and I'm probably going to end this real soon, but it's only 8:27. I've got a little more time to go. I will post the link one more time in the chat. If I know there's a couple of people up here, we'll turn this back around, but I'm going to post this up here. But I was talking to somebody earlier today. A new friend, somebody I haven't talked to in a while, gotten to know, but they have a good demeanor about themselves, a good work ethic. See, for me, it's not if we agree on things. It's not if we politically or anything like that. But I have to be friends with somebody that has a good work ethic, because I'm a hard worker. And if somebody comes to me and says, hey, man, you want to join my band? Because I play guitar. I've played guitar all my life. I can sort of sing, but I can't hit the high notes. I can do things, but I won't commit to anything unless we're going to commit to it. I'm like all in or all out. And if I'm all in, I'll carve the time. I'll make the time, because hard work is what makes you successful. That's it. I mean, anybody can do anything if they put all their effort into the thing. They may not be, and I think people measure success on like Bezos and all that bull crap. You don't have to be at the top of the mountain. You could be 3/4 of the way up. You could be just over halfway up. You could be somewhere in here and be happy in life. And that's what I'm looking for. But I'm not going to commit to anything unless somebody's going to work for it. And let's agree on how much of our time we're going to put into this effort, and we're going to do it. And then we're going to kill it. And it, of course, again, we're not going to end up like Amazon.com. We're not going to end up, like that. Well, maybe we will. Maybe we won't. We won't know unless we try. But I'm willing to put in the work effort if everyone with me is willing to put in the work effort. So anyway, I choose friends based on a lot of different factors, and that's one of them. Is professionalism, work ethic, all that. But you also have to be able to loosen up every once in a while. We got to go celebrate. We got to have some fun. We got to, and don't be like all tight all the time. Oh, it's work, or death. Yeah, whatever. So anyway, I know I'm going to go ahead and wrap this stream up, but one last time. 1911 bourbon barrel aged premium small batch hard cider. Get you some if you can. And if you can, it gets better with every sip. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up as always. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell down there for notifications. And I promise I'll keep bringing you these videos.